So how innovation comes? Only by means of design thinking. It is evolving a lot, and uh, basically in the empathize, the first stage just identifying the need, and second stage you have to do that collaboration in the sense, just you have to come with the ideas, that brainstorming and all of the things. And third importantly, as I told you, evaluating. So evaluating, testing, and finally implementing. All these things are coming under design thinking model. And basically in this design thinking, there are two process involved. I mean, two activity involves. One is diverge and converge. Diverge is basically just diagnosing. Normally if you go to hospital, doctor used to diagnose you. So by means of diagnosis, doctor come to know that what is the problem facing by the patient. So what is this is facing by the patient, and what is the causes and began that, all of the things. So that is basically diverge. And after diverge, they'll come for a converge. Converge in the sense, this is a exact problem. For this, what are the alternative solutions we can do? So this is the design thinking. So this is coming under problem phase. So you empathize, and you define the problem, and you have to come for the solution phase. Solution phase is an ideation and prototype. This is normally a process involves in design thinking. And in recent days, even if you Google it, you can come to know that design thinking, there is no regulation on the design thinking. See, if you look at why I'm telling there is no regulation for the design thinking, see, Stanford Design School is there. What Stanford Design School, they are giving a, yeah, yes, of course, yes. Good, thank you, ma'am. Next slide. Please go to the next slide, ma'am. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is what I was, explaining. So how, basically diverse thinking and converge thinking. So in this, simply just like that, we cannot say creative thinking is important for business. What creative thinking? What is the process basically? How will you do? See, in recent days, problem solving is, not that much easy. See, problem solving involves, there is no solution for any problem. There is no solution for any problem, and there are different solutions are there. Okay, there is no one, no n number of solutions are there, but still we found that the organization or authorities, they found that this is a particular solution. Even there are different solutions are there with the least cost. So whether we are employing those ideation and implementing it and bringing out some innovation, then again it is a question mark. So this is basically diverge, converge, empathize, and define the problem. And then based on that, you have to come for the ideation, prototype, and test. So this is the normal process involved in the design thinking model. And followed by the next slide, ma'am. Can you please go to the next slide? Yes, next one.
Yes, sir.
So my dear learners and participants, this is basically unregulated. Design thinking is not regulated one. You could see that design thinker group, different groups are there. You could see that Stanford Design School, they were the pioneer, and they introduced this design thinking model into the entire business world. So you could see that their way of process is empathize, define, ideation, prototype, and test. You could see that one more organization, IDEO, and even IDEO, they came with a 2.0 version. So you could see that they are customizing based on the process. I mean, based on the problem or based on the clients, they are customizing their creative thinking or design thinking. See, look at that. Even IDEO, they were gather, generate, make, share. And in 2.0, they were bringing down. I mean, they're cut sizing based on the client's need and their process, inspiration, ideation, implementation. So look at that Luma Institute. There is a Luma Institute. They were telling like looking, understanding, making is a kind of a design thinking process. Look at the IBM. Observe, reflect, meet. So FSU Innovative Hub is that they were telling like empathize, ideate, and build. See, there is no, see, creative thinking come from anywhere. Okay. See, you could have, anywhere from anyone. But still, how you are converting? See, thinking comes. See, thinking comes from anywhere. How you are making that thinking is a thinking into a creative thinking, or solving a particular problem of the organization. Problem in the sense challenges faced by the organization, or client challenge. So how you are converting it, that is thing you have to take it up further. Okay, so as far as design thinking and creative thinking concerned, so creative thinking is a linear in the sense it's specific to a particular solution, where design thinking is a non-linear. There are floating. It is the ideas are floated. The ideation, the stage of ideation, there are different ideas come. Okay, each idea to be addressed by the design thinking enabler. So why this particular idea we are not executing? So that for that this design thinking enabler have to give reasonable explanation. See why we are not going into this particular idea. So and why we are executing this particular idea. So they wanted to do. See, design thinking gives more number of ideas. So that you can these ideas leads to innovation. So that's the important thing why we need to learn design thinking in recent days. So many organizations, even recently we did one consultancy for an organization in Mumbai, one of the leading automobile spare parts manufacturer. So where design thinking not only for system problem, as I told you already, any organization having two problems. One is system problem. System means the all entire system of the organization. And second one is people problem. That is people. They were facing a people problem. We have a product and service of training, and how training and counseling and continuous training and learning is a continuous process, where we have to confine a product, and which is easily and comfortable, easily accepted by them. That's very important, because middle level and higher level people will not, because their ego class comes, and there are many challenges are there. See, if you want to take a business pitch, I mean entrepreneurial thing, I mean entrepreneur, you want to become an entrepreneur in future, my dear learners, do one thing, do certification course on design thinking. So design thinking will help you to understand the business thoroughly. Okay, and certification program will help you to gain some knowledge. Based on the knowledge, you can understand your business and the competitors and the entire market too. Okay, so that's my suggestion all about in this design thinking part. And you can apply this design thinking anywhere, even for your examination. You can apply the design thinking. Okay, you can apply anywhere this design thinking, not only for entrepreneurial thing, even our life also you can apply, and you can bring a lot of amazing laurels to your life also, personal life also. So this is what I want to share with you all, creative thinking and design thinking. I planned many activities. So something happened to my laptop. So I want to work on that, and sure, we'll do something best in upcoming sessions. Okay. So if you have any doubt and clarification with regard to these things, and one more thing, just I wanted to share. So some products we used, for people problem. So people problem, as I told you, in organization there are two problems. Okay. So as far as organization is two problem, one is system and people problem. I use predominantly NLP techniques. So as your principal ma'am knows very well. So we use NLP technique, to solve the people problem. It's a proven techniques which was found by John Grinder and Richard Bandler, basically from California University. So we use those techniques to solve a people problem. And here even we have deep learning is there. Even deep learning we use for system problem. So whereas employees are coming into the organization, in the gate itself there is a device. So what emotion they are carrying. So this deep learning device can identify, machine learning device identify what emotion they are carrying. So based on the emotion, the task is going to be assigned to the employee. Okay, what emotion he got some quarrels or some issues with the family members. So he's carrying all those things. Then sure it will affect the productivity of the organization. So it has been captured through the machine learning device. It has been created many only top. You could see that in Japanese and US, UK they were following these thing, but in India, it is into the practice, and they were working on it. And many research is going on this, deep learning and design thinking, and very important machine learning. So these things I wanted to share with you all. And if you have any further clarification, sure, we'll discuss further. And with this continuation, we can have some other, programs also with the support of your, institution, principal and faculty members. And sure, we'll take this workshop into the next level also. Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any doubts, kindly come forward and ask so that we can go wind up the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
In spite of else, anyhow, we came to end the session. Still, if you have any clarity, clarification, you need much more clarity, please forward. My dear learners, of course, this is not a right time for you all, because it is your personal time. Even 6:30 to 7:30 also, it was your personal time, but still it taken much time. But still, we'll do much best in future. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can come forward. We'll have a discussion and follow with it. We can end the session. And ma'am, my suggestion is please share this PPT also to the learners who are participating in this session, so that they can read it. And if they have any doubts, they can come forward and we'll discuss further in future.
Sure, I'll share it.
Okay, ma'am. Anything else? Any doubts from the participants?
Participants, if you have any queries, you are welcome to discuss here. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your queries to sir if you have any doubts.
So thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Mrs. Abhirami M., Assistant Professor of Commerce, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all present here. Such a honorable to take part this delicate event. On behalf of our organization, special thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Lokashakti sir, share their valuable times with us. They have given lots and lots of ideas about wonderful activity sections with our students and how the function of your brain activity. Likewise, live examples with many organizations or use the design thinking in future. So our competitive world become modern and innovation thinking. It's the informations or help our students or getting interactive entrepreneurs and also best sections of their ideas, how they're implemented in design thinking and creative thinking in innovative way. Once again, I thanks to our organization to organize such a wonderful program in a short duration of time. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Right from the principal and all the coordinators and my dear learners. Sure, I could able to do certain value addition through this workshop, but still there are many things to do in the design thinking area where we have to do a lot of experiential learning only, so to understand and make it possible. And sure, we'll do best in future also. Thank you so much, principal ma'am and faculty coordinator Rajesh ma'am and other faculty learners.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the valuable.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.